Right, welcome to our live streaming today from the Encounter Bay Oval. Encounter Bay are playing Mount Compass. Very important game for both sides today to finish higher up the ladder. And Ian, these two teams met in a couple of grand finals not that long ago.
Yeah, they've played in two of the last three grand finals, winning one each. So there's a fierce rivalry at the moment with Mount Compass and Encounter Bay, and who knows what we can expect this afternoon. I would expect the match to be fierce and uncompromising. So, but the conditions today very windy, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
After these few messages, we'll be back with the start of the game.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Anyway, the umpires are out there, they're ready to go in, and up goes the ball.
Yeah, the umpire comes in and puts the ball aloft, and we've got a free kick before the umpire throws the ball up, and it's a free kick to Mount Compass for Encounter Bay player running into the square. Hoban goes long into the forward line. Coming through there for Mount, was Vicunis. Not sure how he got rid of that one, but anyway, it's come out to he's gone back in, and this time he's been pinged for a throw. So he got away with the first one, and he's been pinged for the second one.
That's Rigby.
So Rigby Barnes kicks it down. No, he's got to come back. So he's got it in the back pocket, defensive back pocket for Encounter Bay.
A lot of messing around here, isn't it?
There is. No, it's not going to Rigby Barnes. It's going to a teammate. And it looks like West will go long out there straight to Big Hoban from Mount Compass, who will kick it straight back in. And he kicks it in looking for Pinion. Pinion out on the lead, gets well spoiled by Hooper. Comes back out, and players go in hard, and we're going to have a ball up just inside the 50-metre zone for Mount Compass. Umpire comes in to tell them to get out of it. There's a fair few players around the ball at the moment, throwing it up very high. No one can get a tap down. Ball comes straight back down, and we're going to have another ball up in exactly the same spot.
Same old problem, man.
It is. It's a problem no one knows what to do about at the moment.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's tapped down there by the Encounter Bay ruckman. Comes across to West. West goes long up there. Sweetman for Encounter Bay. Well outmarked by Scuds for Mount Compass, who goes long down Rigby Barnes, and that player is Tom Vicunis for Mount Compass, and he's taken a strong mark in front. Goes back. No, it's not Vicunis. Not sure who it is over the other side of the ground. Hard to see the number. He's come in, and this time it's Ziggy Vicunis has taken a mark. About 40, too far out to score, be kicking into the teeth of the breeze, so too far out to score. Goes long, looking for Pinion, but Hooper in front, and takes a very strong mark. He'll go back to the... Looks like they're going to play in front of the club rooms today with the way the wind's going. But Big Hoban out there again, gets his hands to the ball, can't mark it. Comes to the bounce, gets a kick out, not far enough. Comes to Crispin, he goes in after the ball.
His fingers kicked in.
He did. Well, almost did. It comes back out to Kleinig from Encounter Bay. He goes down, and a player can't mark the ball. That's a strong tackle, and he's been pinged for holding the ball. Player's slow to get up. It probably looked worse from here than what it actually was, because the player's straight up, and player for Encounter Bay takes the kick. goes down into Rigby Barnes. It gets out in front, goes off the ground, scrubbers the kick, comes back out to player over there with stacks on the mill, and they come in and we'll have another ball up, this time in the Encounter Bay attacking zone.
Umpire will come and throw the ball up now on the half forward line for Encounter Bay, kicking with the breeze at the moment. Up go the ruckman, ball's knocked down, and the umpire will come in and throw it up again. So it's over on the clubroom side. Encounter Bay kicking down towards the cricket nets. Up go the ruckman again. Don't think any of them touch that one. Anyway, they come down again. There's a long shot in for goal. It's into the forward line for Encounter Bay. Off hands it goes. Nearly stacks on the mill down there. I think they will end up. And the umpire will come in and throw it up. This is the 5th throw up in 3 minutes. Oh, nearly 4 minutes now. Umpire throws it up again. Up it goes. In go the ruckman once again. Ball comes out loose. Chance here to be cleared. In goes Horrocks. Horrocks goes down. I reckon Horrocks might get a free kick here. I think he will. And Horrocks. Oh, what, they're all waving their arms around.
He got grabbed well and truly around the neck.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? So Horrocks will have a shot for goal. Out of all of this, everyone seemed to stop and they're all looking back at somebody else. Don't know why, but anyway, Horrocks now. Distance will be no problem. Doesn't need to go for the left-hand post there. He goes for the left-hand post, and it's lucky to get in there for a behind even. So that's the first score of the game. One behind Encounter Bay, and Mount Compass yet to score on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
And Mackenzie to bring the ball back in for Mount Compass. He'll go towards the clubroom side and aim for his coach's box out there somewhere. And he comes out looking for Pinion, but Pinion's behind and a teammate there has taken the mark. Kicks long down the wing, 2-on-1 here for Encounter Bay. West gets his finger to the spoil, but comes back to Compass, comes along there to Merritt, I think it was, comes down looking for Scuds. Scuds is outnumbered. Encounter Bay here with the numbers should relieve, but player gets caught, comes across to Gould, back to West. He has a fresh air shot, and the ball rolls over the boundary line and out of bounds, and we'll have the first throw-in of the day. So, ball just in the Mount Compass attacking zone.
There's a boundary umpire in this.
And a beautiful throw in there by young Oakley Johnson, that was. And comes back to Rigby Barnes. He gets a quick kick out of the pack. Comes down here, that's... not sure who the Compass player was, but he's kicked it straight to down the throat of Pinion, and Pinion will line up for goal about 35 metres out, almost directly in front.
They were kicking goals from here in the reserves game, eh?
Well, we saw a goal from outside 50, so should have no problem at all with the distance. Just a question of accuracy. And Big Lou doesn't move, and that's the first goal on the board today to Pinion from Mount Compass. They go to 1 straight goal, and Encounter Bay are 1 point.
Parr's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy alfresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's famous fish cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
You might know who he is anyway. He comes in now, throws the ball up. In the centre it goes. The big fella there in Hoban probably got the touch, but it was almost on the ground when he did get the touch. Over the top it goes for the Compass. They got the player going through his Scuds. Gets a hand pass across there to his teammate in Green. Green gets it over the top to Ritter, and Ritter kicks it into the forward line down there. Coming out, and the Encounter Bay bloke could have been in trouble here with it. And he'll kick it down, keep it just inside the boundary line, or will he keep it inside the boundary line? Yes, he will. Hand pass goes out. Chance now for Green to come in. He'll get the ball just before it goes out of bounds, and that's not a bad kick either. It's gone a long way with the breeze. It's gone across the goal area, and here's a chance here. He can't miss from here. He goes pinging from about 1 metre out and puts the ball straight through the goals. 2 goals to Mount Compass, 1 point to Encounter Bay.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Same height as his opponent.
Yeah, so you're going to have a bit of trouble there.
Anyway, the ball's back in the middle, thrown up again, comes down, and player is wrapped up in a tackle, and we'll have a ball up again in the centre of the ground. Umpire comes in, throws the ball aloft. Hoban gets tapped down there from Encounter Bay. That was Tonkin. Comes down and gets a great tackle there from Mount Compass player. Ball's trapped under the pack, and we'll have another ball up, this time on the edge of the centre square towards the Encounter Bay attacking zone. Ball goes up in the air. Hoban that time gets the tap down, comes down here looking for Green, but Rigby Barnes is in front, gets a quick handball out. He's well tackled, and he picked up a free kick for a push in the back. So Rigby Barnes will put Encounter Bay into attack, goes in looking for Tyson Neal. He gets his hands to it but can't mark it. Comes out, and the Compass player picks the ball up, tries to burst through the tackle, and was wrapped up, and he's been pinged for holding the ball. Tyson Neal will go back and have the first decent shot. Well, no, probably Eli Horrocks' was probably about a similar shot,
though, was it?
But a terrible kick. Now Tyson Neal, you'd probably back him to kick this one.
Well, he kicked a heap of goals from here last weekend. I know you weren't here, but Nifty was here in the last quarter. I think he did 3 or 4 from almost about this position. So he comes in now to take the kick, puts the ball on the boot. That's a long kick in. It's going to fall just a little bit short. 1 point, says the umpire down there, and that's Encounter Bay's second score. They're 2 points trailing Mount Compass. 2 goals, and Compass are kicking into the breeze.
Well, I don't know. The way that held up, it looked like that the breeze might be going the other way.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at this kick in. Comes in and kicks it, and that travels a long way out towards the coach's boxes, and a mark there to Pinion. He's come a long way down to the back line, and he's got the ball on half back, goes short up the line looking for Vicunis, and both a fair way up the ground at the moment.
There was no one down inside 50
no.
for Mount Compass at the moment.
Player in trouble in the middle of the ground there at the moment. One of the Corbetts was running along, and not sure what happened there, but he looks to be in a bit of trouble. Anyway, the ball's gone out of play without being touched, and we'll have a free kick being brought back in by Mount Compass. Can't quite pick up the player who it is over there, but it comes in looking for Pinion again. Cleared by Encounter Bay, comes back towards the wing, and a strong mark there taken by Fraser Tonkin. And he'll go short out to the wing looking for Jack Crispin. He gets the ball right in front of the club rooms. He comes across the ground again looking for the other Tonkin. He handballs around, I think that back to his brother again. Comes across the ground looking for Horrocks. Horrocks picks the ball up on the left boot. Goes wide looking for Bradford. Bradford's got a paddock, but kicks short looking for Carpeney. Carpeney's well spoiled, but umpires picked out a free kick, says the opponent come across and got him over the shoulder. He goes in long looking for Encounter Bay for his teammate. Picked up there by Corbett for Mount Compass, and Mount Compass will get themselves out of trouble eventually. Comes wide looking for Vicunis, but he's outnumbered, and Carpeney takes an easy chest mark out on the wing. Goes across the middle of the ground looking for Hooper, and takes a mark, plays on. Rigby Barnes all on his own, and he'll stop and prop and go back and have a shot for goal.
A great effort then by Hooper, wasn't it? Down the ground, he didn't slow down at all, took the mark. Took a chance and ran through the back line, and a beautiful kick, saw him not have to break stride, and then he's hit Rigby Barnes lace out. Well, they need this. Well, we don't know whether they're kicking with the breeze or into it at the moment. After the last kick, it'll be interesting to see how far this kick does go.
because Tyson Neal didn't make the distance from here previously, and he was probably a little bit further out.
Well,
that's held up. It's getting into the wind, hasn't it? So I reckon the breeze has turned around here.
So that's 3 points to Encounter Bay, 2 goals to Mount Compass on our Telstra scoreboard, as Compass will bring the ball back in from that last behind. Go over the clubroom side, you'd think. That's what they do. They kick a long kick in, and that has almost gone outside the 50, hasn't it? It has gone outside the 50. Compass picked the ball up, and the player there from Encounter Bay, that might be Hooper back there again. Make sure that they don't get away with it, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. Up it goes. Down goes the knock. Compass go in, should take this ball. They've taken it, they'll be very close to the boundary line. Mick Marshall had it for a brief second, put it back in again, and at the back of the pack down there, the ball has been taken by Mount Compass. Hard to see these players, the game's about 120 metres away from us all the time here.
He's gone high, hasn't he?
Well, that kick's gone high, and it hasn't fallen like a brick, has it? And that is Hoban, I reckon, that's got it this time. So Hoban with the ball, got it in front of his coach's box. As we said, Compass are kicking into the breeze, or we thought they were anyway, but that was taken by Rigby Barnes. Over it goes. Crispin gets a hand pass, goes into the centre with his hand pass, and it goes to Luke West, but he's dispossessed of it. Goes over the top here to Pinion. Pinion kicks it into the forward line. It could be an open forward line out here for Mount Compass. In goes Parsons. He's hanging on to it, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. Umpire didn't waste any time throwing it up, didn't give time to the cavalry to get there and do something about it, but it has here, because he found the free kick to Mount Compass. The others are arguing about it, and it's not going to get you anywhere, mate. It might give you another 25, 30 metres closer to goal if you keep going on with it. Anyway, Mount Compass will go back and have a shot for goal, and that one is Scuds. So Scuds from about 25, 30 metres out, doesn't bother to get close to the man on the mark. It's not a good looking kick, but it's good enough to go straight through the goal. So that is 3 goals to Mount Compass, 3 points to Encounter Bay on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Alright, the ball's back in the centre of the ground. We've got Hoban and Tonkin again to do battle. Tonkin giving away a bit of a height, but gets a bit more leap, and then gets the tap down that time. Comes out here to West. He's underneath the pack, and we'll have another ball up, almost in the centre of the ground again. Ball goes, umpire throws it up quickly. Tonkin that time gets the tap down, and it's come down, and we've got Corbett tackling the Encounter Bay player, and we'll have another ball up. Straight back up in the air, then no decisive tap down that time, and straight down the throat of the rover, who gets wrapped up again, and we'll have another ball.
In the overall 3 throw-ups and a free kick.
We might see a free kick in a second, but the ball gets tapped out here, this time to Carpeney, and he gets hit after he kicks the ball, straight downfield, and free kick to Encounter Bay. A bit silly, that one.
Not silly, it was absolutely stupid, because he's well and truly kicked it.
Oh, and it was going to roll out of bounds, and probably Compass would have got the ball back with the free kick, but yep, Rigby Barnes this time will... on going on the last kick, he's got no chance of making the distance, but he goes short, looking for. Player up high there.
That's Torrix, I reckon.
There's a tattoo sleeve there, so it's either Horrocks or Gould or someone like that.
Anyway, whoever it is, it was a great mark. Standing leap, took the ball cleanly.
No, it's not Horrocks. Horrocks is out this side of the ground.
Could be Gould then.
He'll go back, and they've had tough shots so far in Encounter Bay, so they need to slot one of these before the end of the quarter, and it doesn't make the distance, and ball gets knocked through for A- score. So 4 points to Encounter Bay and 3 straight goals to Mount Compass.
They've got to do better than that with their shots, don't they? Anyway, we'll see by half time. It could be like last week with the wind that we think's blowing one way is really blowing the other way. Anyway, Compass will bring the ball back in, all player out here by himself. They taking the chance here and kicking over the Bruce side, but Compass should be able to get away with that. Bounces at once, runs his distance, puts it down to the wing. Parsons at the back of the pack waiting for this, gets it on the second bite. Hand passes away very quickly. Down to the forward line it goes. There's 2 on 1 out here. 2 Counter Bay players fall over. Left out here to the one player from Compass standing there, walks in and kicks the goal, and that was pretty easy. 2 Counter Bay players run straight into each other. Goal number 4 to Mount Compass. 4 straight goals to Encounter Bay, 4 points.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Ball back in the middle and the umpire throws it up. Tonkin, good tap down there, but comes to Merritt from Mount Compass. Out wide to Scuds. He goes long looking for Vitkunas. He's in front, takes a strong mark on the second grab. He'll wheel along and look for either Parsons or... and Parsons comes out in a strong lead, and well, once he got up ahead of steam there, no one was getting in his way. And,
well, James Bradford could have gotten his way. He didn't want to. I don't blame him.
And Parsons takes a strong mark about 35 metres out on a slight angle, so
it could have been a wise move then by Bradford not standing in front of that.
I think it probably was. And Parsons has hooked the kick though and comes out. Tonkin takes an easy chest mark.
Yes, Callum. Callum Tonkin.
Callum Tonkin. The younger brother, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, cool. Could be their cousins or some of them. I don't think they're all brothers, the Tonkins out there.
And he goes along looking for Kleining out there, and it comes off hands and will have a boundary throw.
It was a good try by the Mount Compass bloke. We could see that someone touched it from here.
Or changed directions.
It did. Don't know who was trying to kid. And we were 150 metres away.
Good throw in by the boundary umpire into the teeth of the breeze. Comes down, Scuds overruns the ball. Picking it up for Encounter Bay's Tyson Neal. He goes long and high. Tom Vitkunas was under it. Couldn't take the mark. Player from Encounter Bay comes through and spoiled, and a couple of players over there having a bit of a dance with each other, putting their arms around each other. Just a bit of friendly banter, I'm sure. Ball's thrown in, and Hoban gets the tap down straight to Encounter Bay player, who's wrapped up in a strong tackle, and will have a ball up right in front between the coaches' boxes here at the Encounter Bay Oval. Ball's thrown up. Hoban and Tonkin again. Hoban this time gets a tap down, but he's going to get a free kick. Not quite sure what the free kick was for, but he's come up with it. Goes along looking for Ziggy Vitkunas. He's well spoilt, but it comes down, lucks of fortune. Comes across the wall. That player's pushed in the back.
I think he marked it anyway.
No, it was off hands.
Was it?
Yeah. The free kick there.
See, that's a long kick, isn't it?
It is. It hit the base of the post.
Right on the bottom bar of the post where it goes in the ground. First point for Mount Compass. 4-1 Mount Compass, 4 points in Encounter Bay. As Tonkin kicks the ball back in, that is, was it Josh Davis? No, it wasn't Josh Davis, it was Hamish Tonkin that kicked it in. And the ball's gone.
We've got a free kick to Mount Compass on the 50-metre line for a push.
And if they kick it like that last one, it might have half a chance of
This is Vitkunas. Tom Vitkunas.
He kicks it in now, goes into the centre half forward area out there, and West, I think it was, that came through and marked the ball. He kicks it across the ground, and there's a mark being taken down there by Mount Compass. It's gone down there to O'Hagan. O'Hagan kicks it into the forward line down there, almost into the goal square. They tackle for it, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. Didn't give the players long enough to all get down there then, did it?
No.
Central
Keeps it a little bit more open.
He'll throw it up in the goal square, and lots of players are around the ball. Can't afford to build it through for a point like they used to. Anyway, the ball's on the ground, they push it out, coming out there, or the player there, and Scuds, he goes over, gets a quick hand pass now, goes over to Encounter Bay, and it goes off a boot there. Is it off a boot?
No,
it was the line.
I think it was off of a leg somewhere, and it was forced over. There wasn't a kick, so have a throw in.
Boundary umpire throws it in. Comes in a little bit short over Hoban's head, and it's on the ground, and the umpire will come in and throw it up again.
Strong tackle there from, it's Mark Jensen.
It is. Oh, I haven't seen him around for a while. Anyway, Mark Jensen, the umpire, throws it up, down on the ground it goes. Bit of a volleyball out there at the moment, taken out there by Callum Tonkin. He gets it quickly over the top there to his teammate in Bonus, and Bonus kicks it across the ground, and I reckon this will go out of bounds, either on the full.
No, it's straight on the full, that one.
Or
the Compass player picks it up, kicks it in, and well marked there by, I think that's Hooper for Encounter Bay. He goes long out wide, ball goes over the top of the pack, and we've got a free kick for too high to Mount Compass, so they'll kick it back inside 50. And I think that player out there, I reckon that's Vitkunis again. Goes short.
Oh, no one's near.
And that goes to Mackenzie. Mackenzie on his kickouts from full back, well, he'd probably give himself some sort of chance from here. Take a good kick though. The umpire's called him play on. He said you've got no chance, and Mount Compass player comes in and takes a strong
probably
mark.
Pitaway, is it?
It looks like Pitaway. He's got he does wear a headband, so it's
all the players on the far side.
We'll say it is Pitaway. He comes in.
He might kick this.
He's about 40 metres out. Goes high. That ball's holding up in the breeze though that time. And Vitkunis in front of the pack comes down with the ball, and he'll line up from the edge of the goal square. So you could probably mark this one down, I think.
So what's he going to do? Something silly? Is he run around and kick it on the side of his boot?
No, and we've got a 50-metre penalty.
And now that wasn't real
smart. Now we've got... That was pretty silly stuff there from, I reckon it was Benny Davis. It is Benny Davis, and he's going to have a little break for 5 minutes, courtesy of a yellow card.
He's lucky he's only got 5 minutes.
Well, it wasn't a lot of contact in it, but it was just...
He didn't need to do it.
It was just stupidity. Yeah. And the players will now have to wait until the... And the Compass player there is a bit stupid too, getting in the way of the player running off. So
I'd send the Compass player off as well.
For coming over and
in his way, yeah.
Being a bit of a smart ass and getting in his way.
That's right. Send him off. He had no need to be there.
No need to be there. No. That just incites trouble even more.
All you need to do is say, right, you're off too, mate. You didn't need to do that. I think that's what's got to happen now. Some of this stupidity that's going on. Anyway, in comes Vitkunis to have a shot for goal, and he'll put that one down into the netball courts, and that's his second goal, and goal number 5 for Mount Compass. They go to 5-1 to Encounter Bay, 4 points on our Telstra scoreboard.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power!
Ball back in the middle, and Hoban and Tonkin go up again. No one really gets a tap down. Pitaway comes through, can't get the handball out. Ball's on the bottom of the pack, and Scuds puts a strong tackle on the Encounter Bay player, and we'll have a ball up in the middle of the ground. And Hoban again goes up, gets a tackle, tap down to Tyson Neal. He can't get a boot to it. Comes back across here to Hoban, picks it up, gets a long kick down, looking for Pitaway, I think that one is, or Barrett from Mount Compass. Goes out wide, and ball's almost pushed out of bounds. It finally is pushed out of bounds, and we'll have a boundary throw in just outside the attacking zone for Mount Compass. Ball will be thrown back in, and the same two ruckmen will go up and renew acquaintances. Comes across a little bit, Hoban gets a tap down, comes across to Scuds, he can't mark it, comes to Tyson Neal, he gets a handball over the top, looking for West. West picks it up, he goes long down the boundary line. No one can mark that ball. Comes across here, player picks it up, well tackled, gets a handball across quickly, and in the meantime, his umpire said he threw it, but it doesn't matter because that will be the end of the quarter.
Yeah, well, that quarter went for 27.5 minutes, or just over 27.5 minutes. And the goal kickers for the first quarter, 2 to Tom Pinion and Jiggy Bakunis, and 1 to Sam Scuds from Mount Compass. In Counter Bay, they only had point kickers there.
Yeah, we don't keep a record of those.
No, we're not interested in point kickers.
Well, 2 were rushed, and I think the other 2 were, I reckon one was Rigby Barnes and one was Eli Horrocks. Yeah, it was. You could say they're easy shots, I suppose, but today, the way that wind's blowing, I don't think too many are easy shots out there. It's quarter time here at the Encounter Bay Oval. We'll be back with the second quarter of the game after these few messages.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you are moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
Back at the Encounter Bay Oval, all is in readiness. There goes the siren to start the second quarter.
And the ball goes up, comes down there to Mount Compass, comes across the pit away, he gets a kick down to half forward towards Vic Kunis, can't mark the ball, Crispin picks it up, comes across to teammate, he's well wrapped up, and we'll have a baller on the half forward line for Mount Compass. Rigby Barnes gives the ball back to the umpire, he comes in and throws it up. Tommy giving away a bit of height and size, isn't he? Comes across to Corbett, he can't get a kick down. Rigby Barnes sort of gets a handball, it comes across to Scuds, he sort of gets a handball, and comes out wide looking for that player from Encounter Bay was Bonus. Kicks back in from Mount Compass, and mark's not paid.
No, it wasn't a mark, it was a hand pass.
It was a hand pass? I missed that one.
That's why I thought he was a bit optimistic there, trying to mark a hand pass.
He looked like he wanted to mark it and going to go back and take a kick. But anyway, comes across, Corbett goes to pick it, handballs the ball across to a teammate. Comes across here to Ritter, he goes long, ball's holding up. Goes across, bounces through, and just a minor score. Mount Compass go to 5-2. Encounter Bay still to register their first goal. They are 4 points.
That ball actually went through the points and then bounced at right angles the other way, didn't it? If it bounced in front of the post, it would have gone straight through the goal.
Rigby Barnes taking the kick out. Is he usually the kick out taker?
Oh, he does take a few over the years. Anyway, Barnes has got it now. Puts the ball, a tumble punt goes in. Luckily, it finds Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal's looking for Crispin out here. Kicked a little bit short, but his teammate backed him up. Across the ground they go with it. Can they kind of get around? He will get around. He'll kick it in, and there's no one within Curry out here. In comes Kenny. Kenny Carpenter's got hold of it. They've got hold of Kenny. Let his jumper go. This should be the first goal. And it is. Big Lou turns around and says, that's the first goal to Encounter Bay. 1 goal for Encounter Bay. 5 goals, 2 to Mount Compass.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
The sky getting very dark in the background, but the sun's out. Hobart gets the tap down. Comes out here to Tyson Neal. He's in the middle of the ground.
He's gone a long way.
And that ball's travelled a fair distance. Comes here to 5 for Encounter Bay. He's well tackled. Carpenter picks up and tackles Brokenshire. Takes him to the ground. And we'll have a ball up. Not a lot of opportunity to get rid of that one.
That'll be about the first touch Brokenshire's had.
It's the first time we've called him.
He didn't have to do much, did he?
Hoban gets the ball down. Comes across here to Corbett. He goes short looking for a teammate there in Scuds. Scuds takes a mark. Both of the Scudses are playing well so far. And not sure where to go. Goes long looking out here for Parsons. Parsons and Gould. And Parsons taps the ball over the top. Gould goes in to pick it up. And Parsons tackles him, comes across to Crispin. He goes backwards here, looking. That's Tonkin, but coming out wide here. Big Hoban just holds his ground, handballs it off to Tom Vakunas. He goes deep inside the attacking zone, looking for Pinion. Can't make the ground to get to the ball, but picks it up, breaks a tackle, gets onto the left boot, goes in long. Tonkin there for Encounter Bay. He's pushed into with the front on, didn't get a free kick, comes out wide to Corbett, and Corbett from Mount Compass puts it straight through the middle. And that's his first goal for the day, and Mount Compass 6 on the Telstra Shop scoreboard. They go to 6-2, leading Encounter Bay 1-4.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Comes in, will throw the ball up it goes. In goes Hoban, knocks the ball over his head, straight down there to Pitaway, and a free kick has been paid, is it, out the centre? Who's he paying that to? He's paying that to Corbett, is he? Looks like it. So Corbett will get the ball out of the centre. And he'll kick that down to centre half forward, you would think, from there. Comes in, and that's where he's having an aim out there. The tall player comes out, puts his hands up, and the player behind him is about 18 inches shorter.
And Jack Crispin up against Hoban.
And Hoban comes in, takes a mark down to the forward line. It goes out there, and the mark has been taken out here by Pinion. So this will be interesting. That was about the same place as Horrocks had the ball earlier, and Pinion comes in, puts the ball.
It does the same.
It's about the same score, isn't it? That is 6-3 now to Mount Compass, 1-4 to Encounter Bay.
Rigby Barnes to bring the ball back in for Encounter Bay. Not quite sure at this stage what to do with it. Goes short, looking for ball. Tonkin. Tonkin takes the mark, plays on, goes out wide, looking for Gould. Gould will just get there in time and take the mark. He hits the ground running, comes down long, looking for Fife. Fife can't take the mark, comes back to Gould. Gould and Scuds go for the ball. Scuds taps it on to Merritt. He is tackled and comes out wide here to Nick Marshall. Nick Marshall gets the ball down, looking for Fife, but over the top. The mark is taken by Corbett from Mount Compass. He goes up the line long and looking for Parsons or Vic
That was Tom Corbett anyway. There's two of them out there.
And the ball goes over the boundary line and out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in for the first time on this side of the ground today, on the far side. So a little bit of play out here at the moment. So boundary umpire has the ball, throws it in nice and long, and Hoban gets a tap over the top here to player in Josh Davis. He gets well wrapped up and we'll have a ball up almost in the same place where the boundary throw-in landed. So Hoban and Tonkin go up again. Yeah, nice high throw up, tap down by Tonkin, comes out Ben Miles, taps the ball in front of himself, gets wrapped up, got an arm free, but the umpire's going to give him the benefit of the doubt there that he couldn't get rid of it. And I think that may have hurt him a little bit, the way it landed on maybe the top of his shoulder. No, just gets up and gives the ball back to the umpire.
Pretty tough throw there.
It's take a lot to hurt Benny Davis. Yeah. Hoban gets the tap down here, straight to Pittaway. Good tackle from Davis and gives him a bit to go on with as well. Probably lucky he didn't give away another free kick there.
Yeah, that could have almost been a free kick.
Anyway, umpire throws the ball up again. Tonkin gets the tap down this time, comes towards Merritt, but coming through, picking the ball up was Corbett. Not a lot of prior opportunity that time. The ball pushed out of the ruck contest there was Tonkin. Could have received a free kick, but didn't. Tapped out by Davis for Mount Compass. Davis and Pittaway look the same, don't they? You look at them when you see them from the other side of the ground. No wonder we can't tell who's who. Just have to look for the green boots. Hoban gets a big tap. A big punch away from the...
He's still having a good tussle down there.
Ritter picks the ball up for Mount Compass. He goes down long to Pinion. Pinion out in front takes a strong mark. He'll go back too far out to score. Wheels around. Goes long. Ball's holding up in the trees. And the ball's gone rolled through for a goal. So that's Mount Compass's 7th goal. They go to 7-3, leading Encounter Bay 1-4.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
And toss it up. In he comes. Up he goes, not throwing it up as high as the other umpires out there, or maybe Callum Tonkin got the advantage of that one, but down on the ground they go, and the umpire will come in and throw it up again. So up it goes. Pushed down this time by Hoban. Oh, coming through down there.
Benny Davis.
Ben Davis. Did he go through? The player there from Mount Compass, he got thrown out of it. But anyway, the ball now is kicked over towards that tower over the other side of the ground there. And the ball comes out now. Well, Encounter Bay player at it. They've got rid of it. I think he's paid the free kick, didn't he? Maybe called play on. No, I think he's going to make him go back and take his kick now. Or what has happened out there? Seems to be a lot of confusion out of what was going on out there.
I think the umpire's balling it up. I think yeah, he's going
to throw it up. Okay. Ball will be tossed up now. Half forward line for Mount Compass. Comes in now. Throws it up. Some of those clouds are getting a little bit darker out there at the moment, and I think he's decided this time to play a free kick to Mount Compass. And that is the big fella out there in Hoban. Hoban kicks it in short. Off hands it comes out there, and maybe the Encounter Bay player got the first touch of it, but he didn't get the last one. Good tackle out there, and no, it's not a good tackle.
It was a good tackle.
He's gone for holding the ball. Kicks it in now. It's gone over the top to Barnes. And Barnes has got hold of it. He will kick a little short one into Horrocks. Didn't go very far. And Horrocks now. He goes around on that left boot, puts the ball up into the breeze out there, across it goes, and out of bounds on the full. Says the umpire over that side, and Mount Compass will bring it back in. Brokenshire's got hold of the ball now. So Nick Brokenshire with the ball. He'll put the ball on his boot, and again, I mean, he must have tried to kick that a little bit too hard. The ball's been taken down there by Compass by Tim Green. Green just kicked it in short, giving the tall fellas out there a chance to mark it, which they have done.
Parsons.
And that is Parsons, back from his little holiday that he had. And the ball will go to him. He's marked the ball just inside 50. almost straight in front. Normally a reasonably good kick with the ball. Gone back a long way. Tired by the time he comes in. Anyway, in he comes in. Kick the ball right on the 50-metre arc, and that ball has gone a mile down that way, and it's been marked about a metre out down there by Pinion. He decides to play on, and I reckon that might have been touched.
He was called back. He hadn't gone back behind the mark.
I think there might have been just as well then, because I wouldn't be surprised if someone touched that off the boot.
It's almost the case there. If your player does that, do you call play on?
Yeah, so bad luck, mate. Yeah, touched all clear. Anyway, I'll give him Pinion another chance here, and I don't think he'll miss it this time.
No, I don't think he'll miss it. So
Pinion will go back from probably about 4 or 5 metres out. On a slight angle. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to do one of these rugby type kicks, and straight through the goal to go for goal number 8. 8 goals, 3 Mount Compass, 1 goal, 4 Encounter Bay, and that's the 4th goal to Tom Pinion.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the south coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Further behind.
51-10.
Umpire throws the ball up before acceptances with Tonkin. Hoban taps it down, comes through. Green coming through for Encounter Bay. Player tackled there, comes across declining. He gets a short, scrubby kick away. Picked up, going in for was Green again. Rigby Barnes picks it up. He's clean. Handballs it across to Tonkin. Tonkin comes across the ground looking for Bonus. Bonus plays on, hits the ground running, kicks it across. A scrubby kick. Tyson Neal's got it. One on. Beats 3 of them there, and comes up with the ball. Gets a kick around the corner there from Encounter Bay player. Was pretty ordinary. Bonus coming through again. Didn't have the ball, I didn't think, but play on, and Mackenzie gets the ball from Mount Compass, kicks it up the boundary line, and the ball goes over the boundary line and out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in right in the centre of the ground. Boundary umpire comes in, throws the ball up nice and high, but the players were standing a long way back. Yeah. Comes across here to Tonkin, gets a handball out looking for Kleiny. He comes across to Crispin. Crispin will go across the ground. Oh, a player didn't really want that ball then, was Tonkin. 2-on-1 against him. And now Compass will pick it up. Vakunas gets a handball across there to Jack Guy. He kicks it in. It's found a teammate.
I reckon that might be Josh Davis.
And comes across here to Mount Compass, and Mount Compass player will get a free kick when that player is Pinion. Just too tall down there, aren't they? That's
there's no one down there for Encounter Bay can match it.
Well, they can't, and when they are going up to spoil them and stuff, virtually have to hitting them around the ears, aren't they? If once they're in front, they're virtually impossible to beat down there. Pinion will come in from about 15 metres out on a tight angle and puts it straight through the middle.
Goal number 9.
That's his 5th, so he's causing massive problems down there for Encounter Bay at the moment.
9-3 to 1 goal 4.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
I reckon someone from McLaren did it earlier.
Probably against Gore or Yangalula.
Ball thrown up. Pinion knocks it down, gets it over the top there to pit away. There's a hand pass now from Encounter Bay going astray. It's been picked up. Oh, there's a free kick going out.
Yeah, it was a ball dribbled off his hand.
To Scuds. Scuds kicks it back into the forward line. What we say Scuds, there's 2 Scuds. One's 22, one's 23. That one's Sam and one's James. It's hard to pick the difference out there at the moment. As That is
Parsons.
Parsons going back now to have another shot on goal.
Parsons and Pinion, isn't it, at the moment? Even though Parsons hasn't kicked a goal, he's taken a number of marks down there. Comes in.
Probably kick one here. Oh, that's
terrible
a
kick.
shocker looking kick. It's going through for a minor score only, so it's 9 goals for Mount Compass to 1 goal for Encounter Bay. 58-10 at the 17-minute mark.
Long kick in there from Tonkin from Encounter Bay, but Corbett takes an easy, uncontested mark.
That ball will still be able to mark the way it's going through the air there, yeah.
Well, it would be. Corbett goes short, looking for player there. Looks like Vakunas, I reckon that is.
He wants to get in on the act too. He's kicked 2 goals.
And he's going to have a shot from... Going on the last shot though, it's a tough kick from this distance. He's about looks to be about 40 metres out from goal. On a pretty acute angle. And about the same distance as what Parsons was just recently. Taking his time, goes back, comes in, kicks the ball. Gee, that's gone high.
It's gone high and it's
gone straight through the middle. And that's Mount Compass's 10th goal. So they go to 10 goal for. Encounter Bay a 1 goal for.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Umpire back in the centre with the ball. Up it goes. I think Parsons, probably not Parsons, Hoban probably got the knock again. Out the centre it goes through Corbett. Down to their half forward line down there. Encounter Bay player had it for a brief second. Through goes Mount Compass with it. Put the ball up high over the 50-metre arc it goes. Off hands it goes. Here's a chance out here for Encounter Bay to get the ball through Bonus. And Bonus is collared out there. And the ball's on the ground and the umpire will come in and toss it up. So it's all Mount Compass, isn't it? This quarter there's only one brief sojourn down towards goal, and that was when Kenny Carpney picked the ball up and kicked it through. Well, here's another chance for Mount Compass to get the ball down to their forward line out here. They lead in the race for the ball. In goes Merritt. Merritt does a little kick across to his teammate down there, and can they keep it in? He's good shepherding off, and Merritt goes back, picks the ball up again. And here's a chance for Mount Compass to do something. We're almost marked down there by the Bays, couldn't complete it. And here's a chance now for Encounter Bay to clear the ball away. Rigby Barnes is in front and takes the mark. So Barnes marks it right in front of the Mount Compass bench. Go back to take his kick. Waving his arms around out there. Comes in now to take his kick. Yeah, the umpire said you've had it long enough, and it's gone down where we thought the breeze was going, and Hoban comes in now and takes the mark. Too high, too strong. And that's been the story of the game so far. Too tall out there, and there's a little fella comes out there, marks the ball, gets a hand pass across to his teammate. Over their head it goes, and there's plenty of Mount Compass players heading down there towards goal. Long hand pass comes out. Here's a run of the ball out here to Encounter Bay, and here's a kick. This could end up in rubble. It has. It's a kick that's gone straight across the ground, and it will be kicked in by Mount Compass. No one got near it. Not touched, and the ball will be brought back in by Mount Compass. The player that had it then was Thomas Vakunas, and the back of the pack down there, the ball's been taken by Encounter Bay, and hand passed it to a player then it wasn't even looking. Gets it back again, so the Bays now kicked it back to someone there that wasn't looking either. Ball's on the ground, umpire will come in and throw this one up. Yeah, well, Encounter Bay are ruffled, aren't they, at the moment? Their ball handling's not good. And Mount Compass taking everything that comes their way from the throw up. Hoban probably knocks that one down again, bends down, tries to do something with it. Someone's kicked it out the pack down there for Mount Compass. Plenty of Encounter Bay players over there. They'll get away with this one. Kick it in short, gone over to Barnes, but Barnes could be
Carpeny,
nabbed here. Carpeny, was it? And He's got it again, broken away, uses his pace to get down the ground. Can this ball be mucked down there by Hooper? Hooper's done a hamstring out there, number 17, that's Thomas Hooper. He will struggle off the ground, he can hardly move. And the ball goes across the ground now, it's been marked by Tom Bakunis. It'll take a while for Hooper to get off the ground. He can hardly move out there. I reckon that's a handy one. And Corbett's got hold of it. Gets a quick hand pass across to his teammate coming down the ground, but they're slipping over out there like flies at the moment. And the ball goes into the more or less the full forward line down there by Mount Compass, and they break out of it here. Here's a chance again. The other player there from Encounter Bay couldn't do anything with it. Quick hand pass has gone astray from Compass. Now they've got to do something with it, but poor old Tom Hooper's place out there took a while for him to get off, and they'll kick it in. Why would they kick it from there? That leads to, there's players from everywhere down there from Mount Compass. There was 4 of them that probably could have come in and marked that. Across the ground it goes from Tom Bakunis, and this ball will go down again. The back of the pack, almost marked. In fact, I reckon that's near enough out there. It is. The umpire pays it, and Compass with the ball. There's a long kick in, and that player that had the ball then was Braden Ritter. He does a long kick down to the forward line. Baser got hold of it, and at the moment they're really struggling. Every time they get the ball, they're getting grabbed hold of. Down the wing it goes. Player coming through. Willie picked this one up. He did pick it up, and that was Tonkin, Hamish Tonkin, and the ball has gone touched across the line and out of bounds. The bound jump pole will come and toss it in. 23 minutes gone, 10-4. Mount Compass, 1-4 Encounter Bay.
And the ball be thrown in right in front of the clockrooms here at Encounter Bay. And Hoban gets another tap down, but goes straight back over the boundary line. And we'll have another throw in, virtually in the same place. So almost 24 minutes gone, so we're well into the time on period of this second quarter. Encounter Bay was still with one solitary goal, and it comes down to Pitaway there for Mount Compass. He kicks it in. Green picks it up. He's well tackled by Rigby Barnes, and the umpire will come in and we'll have a ball up on the half forward line here for Mount Compass. So the ruckmen go up again. Hoban taps it down to Green, I think that was, and coming through was Ziggy Vicunas for Mount Compass. He goes out long, looking up there for Pinion. Pinion out in front, can't take the mark, well spoiled. Picks it up, he had the ball under one arm. Oh, a big clash there. That was a massive clash. Both players struggling after that one, so we'll keep an eye on that, but I reckon the Encounter Bay players hurt after that one. Oh, and coming in there was, we've got no, we've called a halt to play. I reckon that Encounter Bay player is struggling at the moment. I reckon they've called for the stretcher, so I think we'll have a delay here while the stretcher comes. I reckon he may be straight out cold. The way they were looking around, the Mount Compass player. It was a
clash, wasn't it?
It was just, looked like the Compass player was struggling. It was 2 players running at the ball, and maybe it was a clash of heads, or I'm not quite sure. We were a fair way away from it, but he just, it was 2 players running at the ball, and
I'll just give those quarter time scores out again, Ian, while they try and sort this out and get the player on a stretcher out there. It's Ponga 6 goals 6, Gula Port Edict 2 goals 1, McLaren 2 goal 5, Victor Harbour 2 goal 1, Langon Creek 8 goals 3, Yankalilla 1-1, and Wallunga 6 goal 1, Strathalbyn 4 goals 1. That's the scores at quarter time. We're at the 26-minute mark of this quarter. Looks like they may have got the player on the stretcher out there, but Encounter Bay are going to really struggle now, because Tom Hooper will be out for the rest of the game with his hamstring. He can hardly walk off the ground. This player wouldn't think he'd be hurt too badly.
Not sure whether it was
the stretcher very quickly.
Not sure whether it was Bonus, maybe.
Yeah, one of the smaller players, wasn't it?
It was a big clash though. Big clash.
Anyway, he's been carried off. He's got his arms. He's moving his arms around there. So
let's hope he's okay.
Let's hope there's no major damage to him out there. But they'll get him off, and Encounter Bay now will have another player going on, but you wouldn't think he'd take any further part in the game, neither will Hooper. So you've only got one player on the bench, and that's just what you don't need a day like this.
No, certainly not. 3 players from their under-17s out there as well who have already all played a game. So umpire throws the ball back up into the air. Hoban slaps it down, looking for Vicunis. Comes out wide, can't pick it up. Well picked up there by Encounter Bay. Tonkin, that is, with the ball. Comes up walking for a teammate. Can't find him. Brokenshire picks it up. He gets a snap round the corner. Lucks of Fortune. Lands on the chest of Pittaway. Pittaway will wheel around. Go long. Looking for Pinion. Over his head, though. I reckon the player's looking into the sun then. Nobody can see it. Gould picks it up. His kick is smothered. Lucks of Fortune goes almost straight to Pinion. But picking it up there was a player for Encounter Bay. Comes across to Vicunis. He gets a long kick in. And is that a mark to Mount Compass?
I reckon it is.
Somehow the player there has marked it in between two opponents. I reckon that looks like Mackenzie.
You reckon it's Mackenzie or number 11? I reckon it might be Parsons.
It's a single. It's not Parsons.
You reckon?
No, it's definitely not Parsons.
Anyway, whoever it is, he's not far out to kick the goal. I reckon it is Parsons.
Maybe it is Parsons.
It is Parsons,
It is
I reckon. And that's goal number 11 to Mount Compass. Mount Compass 11 goals for Encounter Bay. 1 goal for.
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you're moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
And the ball goes up in the middle of the ground. Tonkin gets it down to Barnes. Barnes can't take control of it. Big Hoban tackles Tonkin on the ground, and the ball can't come out of there. And we'll have a secondary ball up in the centre of the ground. So Encounter Bay need to get a couple just before the end of the quarter if they can, but not looking good at this stage. Comes down to Tonkin. He handles it across to Sweetman. Sweetman across to Crispin. Crispin out wide to Neil, I think that was. He comes out wide. Scuds picks it up from Mount Compass, kicks it down long. Coming out in front there was the Encounter Bay player. He couldn't get a handle on the ball. Comes across to Ritter for Mount Compass. He goes in long looking for Corbett or... Corbett just couldn't get a handle on it. Gets a quick kick away straight up in the air, and no one can mark that one. Comes down to Vicunis. He gets a handle over the top to Pinion. Pinion scrubbers a kick to Parsons, and Parsons will kick another one. So he gets himself another goal just before half time. And on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, Mount Compass well and truly put this one away before half time. 12 goal 4. And Encounter Bay, 1 goal 4.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Umpire's got the ball back in the centre. 31 minutes gone, but it's probably still another couple of minutes to go from that breaking play that we have. Ball taken out of the centre down there by Tim Green. Goes over to Encounter Bay. Kick down there. Good kick down by Bonner. I reckon
Sweetman.
Was it? Sweetman, was it? Anyway, goes over the top, and here's a chance now for a little merit. He's got hold of it. Didn't bother to bounce it. Just kicks it straight down. Oh, well done down there by West. Comes through and spoils the party. So West has got it. Will he kick a little short one? He does. Kicks it into Nick. Missed that one.
No, I think
he's a bit lucky there. That was Nick Marshall. And this is round about his first touch. Goes to play on. Decides to go back a bit further.
And there's the siren.
And there goes the siren at the 32-minute mark. So it is half time here at the Encounter Bay Oval with Mount Compass, the visitors, 12 goals 4, leading Encounter Bay 1 goal 4. So the goal kickers, Ian, you've got plenty of them there.
Yeah, for Mount Compass, Pinion has got 5, Vitkunis has got 3, the Ziggy Vitkunis, Parsons 2, and singles each to Samuel Scuds and Michael Corbett. And the solitary goal kicker for Encounter Bay is Gary Carpeney.
Yes, well, it's not looking good, is it? And just as a matter of interest, the ball's only been thrown in 9 times here.
Yeah, well, the play's been pretty continuous. We've had a few ball ups, but that happens in today's football when there's so many players continuously around the ball. But still, at half time, we've had 13 goals kicked, so reasonable amount of goals. So the play has been fairly open.
It's been fairly open, but it's been fairly one way.
It's fairly all down one way.
Well, it's half time here at the Encounter Bay Oval today between Encounter Bay and Mount Compass, and we'll be back with the second half after these messages.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Well, the start of the third quarter has just occurred. That is the player kicking it out there is Josh Davis, down towards Pinion from Mount Compass. He can't get to the ball. Coming back was Luke West for Encounter Bay. He comes across to Tonkin and the ball goes over the boundary line and out of bounds. So have a throw in pretty much where the ball's been for the whole match, and that is in the Mount Compass forward line. So boundary umpire comes in, throws the ball in, and the ruckman go up there. Tyson Neal ends up tapping it down to Crispin. Crispin gets a handball across to Barnes. Barnes to Davis. Davis back to Barnes. Barnes across to Tonkin, back to Barnes. And Barnes through the middle gets a handball across. Gets it back to himself. That's his 4th possession. And eventually Encounter Bay work it down through Tonkin, and we got a bit of a wrestle on behind the game. And Horrocks picks it up for Encounter Bay, puts it up looking for Carpeney, and just as the start of the second quarter, Gary Carpeney will go back and have a shot for goal and see if he can put Encounter Bay's his second goal.
Well, he will now.
He will now. He's right in front.
We must have marked it in the goal square.
In the goal square. So you can put your glasses down for this one. Encounter Bay will get their second goal.
And that is Carpeney. So goal there to Gary Carpeney, and that is his. He's got all the score so far, hasn't he? So he's got 2 goals, and that is 12 goals for Mount Compass, 2 goals for Encounter Bay.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Good to see that they got on the board quickly. At least it's given them something now to have a bit of a go at. Umpire Jensen throws the ball up high. Tonkin went up, knocked the ball down. Here's a chance now from perhaps the Bays to get it out again. But they're back up. They played a better second half than they did first half last week. But now Compass with the ball. Down to centre half forward it goes. And that looks like a Scuds that's got hold of it. So Scuds now kicks it in the forward line in the Parsons direction out there. Parsons tries to catch it like a cricket ball one hand, but I just got it turned around and walked in and kicked the goal. So that was pretty easy then, Ian. 13 goals for to Mount Compass, 2 goals for Encounter Bay.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 088 7973.
Off with the hamstring earlier in the quarter, so terrible day for the Hooper boys. Tonkin goes up and comes down. Tyson Neal gets grabbed around the ears and he'll get a free kick in the centre of the ground and goes long up there looking for Carpeney and bounces over his head. Nothing going right for Encounter Bay at this stage, and Tom Corbett picks the ball up, goes out wide, good spoil by Crispin, and comes across, and the Encounter Bay player there picks it up, is wrapped up in a tackle, and we'll have a ball up about 40 metres out from the Encounter Bay goal. And they got their backs against the wall in this one. Ball goes up, Hoban gets a tap out towards Merritt, but coming through there was Kleining for Encounter Bay, couldn't pick it up. Ball rolls over the boundary line, and we will have a boundary throw-in right in on the 50-metre line there for Encounter Bay. Ball comes in, and not sure who got the tap down there. Starting to get dark here at the Encounter Bay Oval. I reckon looked like Tyson Neal picks it up, and Gary Carpeney comes out and takes a pretty easy chest mark in the end, and he'll line up for goal from about 15 metres out directly.
He's nipped his head here, can he?
And well, this will be his third, Encounter Bay's third.
He's got all the goals.
He shouldn't miss this one. Pretty easy kick for a talented footballer like Kenny Carpeney. Straight through the middle. Big Lou doesn't move, and that's his third, and Encounter Bay's third. So on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, Mount Compass 13 goal 4, still leading Encounter Bay 3 goal 4.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Ball now back in the centre. Umpire comes in, throws the ball up high. Up they go again. The two ruckmen get out. Hoban decides to kick it off the ground. Gone out in the Vicunas direction out there. Rigby Mars decided he'll try and kick it off the ground as well. Merritt leads in the race for the ball. Goes back to pick it up. Picks it up. He goes down. And the umpire will run in and throw the ball up again. Looks like it's a little bit slippery out there. We've had a bit of rain this week.
Yeah, well, Vicunas slipped over then, running towards the ball.
Now, Mount Compass leading the race for the ball out there. It's probably Gould that might have had hold of it, and he's just handballed it straight across the boundary line. And I think the boundary umpire out there, he's done nothing about it. He hasn't even waved his arms. And the free kick will go to Mount Compass for the ball being out without anyone touching it. Into the forward line it goes. Out here it goes. There's a kick now. There's a chance for Mount Compass player. He's gone for holding the ball. And the free kick will go to Encounter Bay. And needed that one to clear it out. So Encounter Bay with the ball. Player out there doesn't really know what he wants to do. I reckon that might have been... can't see who it was now, but anyway, Encounter Bay have got the ball again. They kick it across. And here's a chance now for the Bays through Bonus kicks it down the ground, and out comes Encounter Bay with the ball there through Fraser Tonkin. He kicks it down, plenty of blue maroon jumpers down there, up high it goes, waiting under the ball. This time with Fraser Tonkin again. Ball comes off hands. They go to pick it up, leading the race for the ball now with Scuds. He tries to pick it up. He steps over too. Will they keep it in? They do keep it in. Down the half forward line it goes. Off hands it goes. Now they're going to play the free kick to him. It's going to call play on. And it goes over to Ziggy Vakunas. Vakunas gets a hand pass over the top. And he made a mess of it.
Parsons dropped it.
Parsons dropped it. And it's a point only. So 13 goals 5 now Compass. 3 goals 4. And that was a gimme, wasn't it?
That was. Barnes kicks it in, looking for Crispin. He'll find him on the 50, defensive 50. Doesn't know what to do with it. Thinks about coming out wide. Still not sure.
He's going to play
Hasn't got me. Parsons is going to. Ooh, just got him in time. Affected the kick. Looking for Zitterbart, but Benny Davis picks it up, gets grabbed high, plays on, takes him on, has a bounce through the middle, has another one, and goes long up forward looking for Carpenter. He won out, but coming out in front was Corbett. No, Green for Mount Compass, and Green takes an easy chest mark. And he'll go long down the line looking for Vakunas on a long lead. He gets there, taps it forward, can't pick it up. Players out there, it's a fair way away and it's got really dark here all of a sudden. So
those lights over there on the hockey ground have
started really standing out, aren't they? That red football you can hardly see at the moment. But coming out there is Corbett for Mount Compass. He taps the ball along the boundary line and the ball goes out of play, and we'll have a throw in right in front of the Mount Compass coaches box here at the Encounter Bay Oval. Boundary umpire comes in, throws the ball in. A good throw in there. Hoban taps it down straight to a teammate who can't get a kick away. Handball across there to Tyson Neal. Neal has got grabbed and manages to get a handball away. Ball goes out of play again, and we'll have another throw in here. Still windy here at the Encounter Bay Oval, and all of a sudden it's become very, very overcast. So hopefully we don't get any rain, and well, it may slow the scoring down. But Hoban gets the tap down there. Teammate who gets a handball away. Ball comes out wide. That's Merritt for Mount Compass. He goes down the line, picked up by Scuds, I reckon that was.
Well picked up.
Well picked up by Encounter Bay player. I reckon that's Kleinig. He goes long and
too tall.
Too tall was the Mount Compass opponent, and that's either Green or Corbett out there, I reckon. Comes wide and across the middle. That's to the other. That's to the other Corbett. He comes out wide again. This time looking for O'Hagan. O'Hagan all on his own. He's got a paddock. He'll have a bounce. Comes back inside. That time to Tom Vakunas. Gets it back to O'Hagan. He goes short now, looking for Pinion. Pinion out in front. And, well, he's just... You can't even see his opponent. He's that much bigger than...
that was a good chase in by Lachlan Williams, though.
It was a good chase. It was a good chase. It put some pressure on, but 2 on 1, always going to be a struggle. And Pinion will line up almost directly in front of our van, but on a pretty tough angle on a windy day like today. Has he scored? He's just snuck it in for 1 behind. So on the Telstra Shop scoreboard, Mount Compass go to 13 goal 6, 62-point leaders over Encounter Bay, 3 goal 4.
And Ruby Barnes will kick it in. He hasn't had enough kicks yet without this. In he comes, kicks the ball in reasonably short and straight to Mount Compass.
Ziggy
Vakunas. In fact, he didn't really kick it that hard, but it went a fair way, didn't it? And Vakunas will kick it into the big fellas down there in the goal square, I would think.
Well, he's backing himself to kick it.
Oh, well, I think he might be a bit of wishful thinking, mate. Anyway, in he comes, puts the ball on the boot. He's going to lob it.
He got the distance.
He's got the distance, but not the accuracy. That's 13 goals 7, Mount Compass, 3 goals 4 Encounter Bay on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Rigby Barnes kicks it. Well, this one a little bit better than the last week. There's nothing wrong with the kick, I suppose. It just kept going.
Didn't it? Didn't look like it was going to come down. I reckon that kick-off line down there is a long way out.
Barnes kicks it to himself, plays on, puts it in the centre of the ground, and the player couldn't mark it there. Picks it up was broken shy. He gets it across, but it comes out to Encounter Bay. He's looking down there for Tyson Neal. He's being hung on to, and Tyson Neal will get a free kick at the centre half forward line for Encounter Bay. He goes out wide. Teammate there running back onto the ball, and that looks like Kleining, I reckon it is, for Encounter Bay. And he'll go back and have a shot for goal, about 30 metres out on a pretty tight angle.
You think that's Kleining?
Or maybe, might be Tonkin. No, not Tonkin. Tonkin 14's over there.
Maybe Davis, isn't it? Ben Davis? Look at all the stuff on one of his arms. Anyway, comes in now to take his kick. And I don't think we're going to have to worry about that one,
No, easy mark there for, I reckon that's Davis.
Gee, look at that kick.
For Compass, comes out wide, and Pinion's got it on the half-back flank. He check sides it and comes down there looking for Vicunas, but Gould out in front does well, picks the ball up, gives it to Barnes, back to Gould, breaks a tackle, comes through, gives it to Bonas. Bonas goes long for Encounter Bay, up, but that's looks like Pitaway for Mount Compass has taken a mark out there, and he will relieve for Mount Compass and kick it back towards the wing. Goes down looking for Pinion, and it's well spoilt by Tonkin, and the ball goes over the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in right in front of the club rooms here at Encounter Bay, right on centre wing. Umpire throws the ball in, coming over the top there was Horrocks for Encounter Bay, punches it back out towards the boundary line. No one can get a handle on it, and the umpire will come in and ball it up almost from whence it came. So we've gone 14 and a half minutes here in the third quarter, and Encounter Bay made no ground so far. Well, made a little bit of ground, but nothing substantial.
No, that ambulance is still here too, Ian.
It is.
And the ball's gone off hands, and has it gone off hands? The boundary umpire was over there. He said it's gone out without being touched.
I think it may have been off of the throw up. It went straight over the boundary line.
They're still sort of working out what they're going to do with it.
Whether it,
no, there's a lot of confusion out there with what's happening.
No, he's telling the boundary umpire to throw it in. Yeah, so may have just landed inside the boundary line.
Yeah, if you don't have, oh God, that's a shocking throw in too. It's almost
straight into the wind.
With the ground in the wind and taken down there by Carpeny. Carpeny put the ball up high, they fly for it out there, and finally it lobs in the hands of a Compass player, and back again goes Carpeny with it. He kicks it in, he finds a Tonkin down there with it, and he gets it down there in the slipstream, looking for his teammate down there, and he might have found him too down there. Encounter Bay
played a free kick.
Taking the mark, has he? It was a free kick. And it's a bit hard to see who that one is out there. Your eyes are better than mine, Ian, but in this darkness, without a torch on, he's back out there, and that was a player I reckon that had a shot before and did a shock of a kick. It's hard to even see him out there, isn't it?
It is hard to see him.
Anyway, Encounter Bay got the ball. We'll see what happens here if he comes and does a kick like last time. That is a lot better kick than he did last time, but it'll be lucky if it's a point, and the umpire signals it's out of bounds and off hands, and the boundary umpire will come in and throw it in. See who it was?
No.
So the boundary umpire's got hold of it. There's not too many throw-ins from over the far side of the ground today. It comes down on the ground again, stacks on the mill, and the umpire will come and throw it up. It's only the fifth throw up this quarter, and we've been going 16 minutes. Umpire throws it up again. Plenty of players around the ball out there, and he will come and do it once again, I think. He's blowing his whistle, comes in, get hold of the ball, we'll throw it up. So up it goes. In go the players. Mount Compass player just ran in, grabbed hold of it and kicked it, and I reckon that's gone out of bounds. It has, and it hasn't been touched, and it will be kicked back in by Encounter Bay. So they'll go across goals with it out there, and almost a mark taken out there by Mount Compass. Ball comes out loose again. Player from Encounter Bay had it, but swung around a couple of times, managed to get rid of the ball though, and the umpire will come in and throw it up again. So it's down the forward line. There's no one in one half the ground. Now they're kicking down towards the cricket net end here at Encounter Bay, and the ball is on the ground once again. The umpire's running along the side of them down there saying get it out, get it out, get it out, but they finally do get it out. And Compass now get it down, wait in the back of the pack down there with Scuds. He can't do anything with it. Compass has got hold of it. Try and get a hand pass away. That was little Merritt that had hold of it. He's dispossessed of it fairly quickly. Ball comes out loose now. Here's a chance for the Bays to get it down to their full forward area down there. They're pushing, they're shoving down there, and the umpire has come in and he is going to pay a free kick to somebody.
Tyson Neal.
And Tyson Neal's got hold of it. So Tyson Neal should be able to put it through from there. 30 metres straight out in front. Wind behind him. Should not have too many problems with this. The only player that's kicked the goal so far for Encounter Bay is Carpenter, so he's got his chance to add his name to the list this time. So in comes Tyson Neal. He's put the ball on the boot, and that one has gone straight through the goal for number 4 to Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay 4-4, Mount Compass 13 goals 7.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Today,
No.
and no one gets that tap down. They both run past the ball. Comes through, Tonkin tackling there for Encounter Bay, trying to get the ball out. No one can get it out, and we will have another ball up in the centre of the ground. Umpire throws the ball up again. Tonkin gets this tap down straight to a teammate who's set upon, and we'll have another throw up.
Almost had a mouthful of dirt then too.
He did. I think that was Tyson Neal again. Got big mouthful of dirt, but comes down now looking for Horrocks. Scuds gets the ball, picks it up. Player gets a short handball out there. Corbett picks it up. He goes down looking for Vitkunis. Can't come out, can't mark the ball. Picks it up now. Well tackled over the top of the ball. Tried to tap it out. Got rid of it. Umpire was set back, going to play holding the ball, but he got it out just in time. And it went to another player who was then set upon and locked in. We'll have another ball up. Hoven gets the ball down this time. Comes back to Bonus. Bonus goes high and across the ground.
That's the wrong way.
Looking for West, but West will ball bounces backwards to Rigby Barnes. Rigby Barnes picks it up. He'll go on the left boot towards the centre ground looking for Fraser Tonkin, who takes a strong mark in front of the pack. He goes short, out wide, and finds a teammate there in Horrocks. Horrocks wheels around onto his left boot, goes down long, and that's a good mark. I reckon that was Kleinig, that player.
That is very Kleinig.
And Kleinig goes in looking for Carpenter. Carpenter can't mark the ball. Coming away here from Mount Compass.
This will be a race.
Corbett. Corbett picks it up, looking for Pinion. Pinion out in front, picks it up in front of Tonkin, and goes to Scuds. Scuds goes to his brother, and he comes across, kicks it straight to the man on the mark, but Lux of Fortune gets the ball back, comes back to his brother again, but comes across to Horrocks for Encounter Bay. He handballs to Bonus. Bonus goes across the ground and looking for a teammate there in Kleinig. Finds him. He goes across to Gould. Gould goes long down looking, but finds Brokenshire for Mount Compass. Brokenshire comes out wide and finds Pittaway. Pittaway takes his time, goes back, goes short in the end, just getting them, finding a teammate. He takes a mark in the centre, on the centre wing, comes down wide looking for Parsons. Parsons gets a hand on it but can't mark it. Gould handballs it off to West. West gets a handball out to Sweetman. Sweetman across to Gould. Gould's handball smothered by Corbett. Corbett comes across to his brother in Tom and comes down looking for Pinion. Pinion can't mark. Ball hits the ground. He's set upon, and the umpire's got no choice but to come in and ball it up. Just gone past the 22-minute mark of this third quarter. And no impression really from Encounter Bay this quarter. And Mount Compass, player well smothered there, great smother. And the player there from Encounter Bay was driven into the ground in the tackle. Almost could have got a free kick there for an overzealous tackle, but no damage done. And Parsons it is goes up for the ruck, has a fresh air shot with the ball, comes across now to Benny Davis. Benny Davis picks it up, goes to Rigby Barnes. Rigby back to Davis. He goes long out wide looking for Tonkin. Tonkin in front of Brokenshire. West picks it up and didn't know there was a player behind him. And well tackled.
No talking, was it?
Comes across to Pittaway. And I reckon that player was Jack Guy, playing his first A-grade game for Mount Compass. Son of James, a former Encounter Bay premiership player, I think, and the Guy family. But Pittaway now with the ball. That's a great kick.
Has it gone through the goals? And that's goal number 14 out there to Mount Compass. Mount Compass 14-7, leading Encounter Bay 4-4.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Comes in to throw the ball up. 24 minutes gone in this third. Up it goes again. Ball's come down. Chance here to picked up a good hand pass out then by Tyson Neal. Gets it over the top down there to Davis. And Davis's kick goes astray and it's been marked down there by Compass. The last line of defence, and he kicks it over that far side. And will they keep it in? Yeah, they've obviously kept it in out there. Ball's on the ground. There's only 3 players out there. Two from Encounter Bay, I think, and 1 from Mount Compass, and having a bit of a wrestling game out there, and the ball will be thrown up by the umpire. It's a long way from us. It's on the clubroom side now by the big light tower down the cricket net end. It might have been Crispin that picked that up then and had a go, but he was grabbed hold of, dispossessed of the ball. And there's a lot of players around the ball out there at the moment. And here's a chance for the Bays. They've kicked it down to the forward pocket area down there, and the umpire spoils the party and says, I'll throw it in.
Mount Compass player down in front of the light tower. Can't see who that one is, but just got a slight hold up in the game at the moment while he's attended to.
Doesn't seem to be a great urgency out there to get out to it.
Rolling up, getting up.
Might have been an ankle or something he's done out there, but anyway, the play doesn't need to probably be held up while he walks off the ground. Umpire throws the ball in again. In it goes, knocked down by Hoban. And as soon as it gets knocked down on the ground, it dives through. They all stop down there at the moment, but and the umpire calls play on again, and he decides he'll come in and bounce it. Well, it's 26 minutes gone in, and I don't think much is going to happen between now and the siren.
No, ball's gone down to another pack, and we will have another ball up in that Encounter Bay attacking zone. So still trail by 63 points, and ball comes down there, and we will have another ball up. Player is tackled,
and the wind comes up. It's a bit of a front coming through now.
It's got very dark and even more windy than what it was. The signs around the oval have almost blown off their hinges. Comes out here to Benny Davis, I reckon that is. Snaps around the corner but misses, and takes Encounter Bay to 4-5, trailing Mount Compass 14-7.
Yeah, 27 minutes nearly ticked over now. It's going to be hard work kicking this ball into the breeze, isn't it? And it's hard work for the kids that's gone down to get it too. Good to see someone out there anyway. Little lad out there gets and brings back the ball. That wasn't a good kick, was it?
No.
He kicks it out over there to McKenzie, I reckon, that's in the full-back position. McKenzie now will get the ball back into play. Gee, it took a long time for that ambulance to get away out there, but anyway, McKenzie now kicks it in, comes out, almost a mark taken by the Bays. They can't get it on the ground now. They're going to pick it up. Compass at it for a while. There's that many players around the ball. Thank God, there goes the siren to stop it. And it is 3/4 time with Mount Compass, 14 goals 7, Encounter Bay 4 goals 5 on our Telstra Shop scoreboard. And you got the goal pickers in.
I have for Mount Compass. We've got Pinion with 5, 3 each to Parsons and Ziggy Vitkunis, and singles to Michael Corbett, Scott Pettaway and Samuel Scudds. Whilst for Encounter Bay, Gary Carpenty has 3 and Tyson Neal has the other.
Well, at 3/4 time now here at the Encounter Bay Oval, and we'll be back after these few messages with the last quarter.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
6 goals 2, so there are half-time scores, and we hope we got the 3/4 time scores. I'll just give them out quickly. Waiponga 14-9, Goolwa Port Elliot 6-5, Victor 10-9, McLaren 7-6, Legon Creek 20-12, Yank 1 goal, Wollonga 14-9, Strathalbyn 7 goals 2.
And
no,
the ball's back into play here in the last quarter. Horrocks is with the ball in the centre of the ground. He got a pass from Crispin, and he'll go short again looking for Kleinig, hits him on the chest. He goes back, now wheels around, goes across in the middle again to Tyson Neal. Neal takes the mark, and the same place where Horrocks had taken it. Comes across, Davis flies for the ball for Encounter Bay, but Pettaway gets it for Compass, goes out wide looking for Merritt. Crispin spoils him, and the ball goes over the boundary line. And ball will be thrown in front of the light tower here at the Encounter Bay Oval. Almost need those lights on the way things are looking. Ball will be thrown back into play. Ruckman go up and players go down right, left and centre. Coming through there was Davis, and can't get through. Umpire will come in and we will have a ball up about 40 metres around from the Encounter Bay goal. Hoban taps it across to a teammate who's tackled, brought to ground, gets a handball out, and ball goes over the boundary line and out of play. So it'll be thrown back in again, just around from where it was before, and going up in the ruck there was Lockie Williams now for Encounter Bay. Ball is, Hoban gets a tap down, comes down to Compass player who's well tackled by Williams, and we will have another ball up in just the same place where it was before.
Lockie Williams got the job in front of him, hasn't he, against Hoban?
He's a big man to try and curtail, and the ball goes over the boundary line, and we will have another throw in, not far around from where the previous one took place. Boundary umpire comes in, throws the ball. Tyson Neal gets a tap over, and the ball goes straight over the boundary line. So a pretty uninspiring start to this last quarter. Ball's been stuck over that side of the ground there for this little portion of the ground for about the last minute and a half. We will have another throw-in. This time Hoban gets another tap down straight over the boundary line once again. So wait on the boundary umpire to bring the ball back into play, and he throws it in. Players go up, no one gets a decisive tap down. The ball gets tapped down to Crispin. Crispin gets his kick smothered. Handball from Compass player. Comes in there to Hoban. He gets a handball out. Comes out to Tom Vitkunas. He gets a snap around the corner, and this time the ball will go out of bounds without being touched. So Rigby Barnes will bring it back in for Encounter Bay. He kicks it back in looking for Zittebart, who takes a mark and plays on, goes around wide, comes out wide looking for West. He can't mark it, comes out to Scuds. Scuds goes long looking for Pinion, can't get to him. Getting in between them, between Pinion and Vitkunas was Bonus. He takes a mark, plays on down the ground, comes to Fraser Tonkin off hands, and Mackenzie did well from Mount Compass there.
Bang.
And it puts a solid bump on, but Tyson Hill gets it straight over the top to Nick Marshall.
Oh, no.
He falls over, and he just sat on top of the ball, locked it in, and been pinged for holding the ball. So we've got a free kick for Mount Compass. Comes out wide looking for Scuds. He handballs it across to Vitkunas. Vitkunas goes short looking for Ritter, straight through his legs. Comes wide here to James Bradford. Bradford picks it up, and it's either going to be a mark or a free kick to Mount Compass. Player will give that player the benefit of the doubt there. And I think that's Corbett for Mount Compass. He goes across goal to Brokenshire into the defensive goal square. And Brokenshire will go long out wide into the outer side. 2-on-1 out there for Encounter Bay. Well picked up by Benny Davis. He comes across to Fraser Tonkin. He plays on looking for Williams. And Lockie Williams has taken a mark 30 metres out directly in front of goal. And he'll go back and see if he can slot goal number 5 for Encounter Bay.
Wouldn't have kicked too many goals in arcade, I don't think.
Wouldn't have thought so.
He's played a few games. I know he played one against Goolwa last year. Anyway, good on him. Comes in now to have his shot for goal there. And,
beautiful kick.
Well done. That was a dead straight kick. Straight through the goals it goes. So that's the 5th goal to Encounter Bay. 5-5 Encounter Bay. 14 goals, 7 to Mount Compass.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
He's got the ball now, comes in, throws it up. Up it goes. No one really got the advantage of that one. Through comes Ben Davis, gets it over to a teammate. Encounter Bay are in the attack again. Going through down there now, the little fella there. Horrocks, I think, was grabbed the hold off. Was that Horrocks?
It was.
Horrocks has got the ball now. He decides he'll kick it backwards. Why, I don't know. Over it goes to Bonus. And Bonus now, he heads away, and it's going to be hard to kick goals from over this side of it. Almost another mark out there to Lockie Williams. He couldn't complete it. Down the ground it comes. Neither player there could mark it for Mount Compass or Encounter Bay. Corbett had it quickly. He got rid of it over there to Scuds, and Scuds going nowhere with it. And Chris Rowe comes in and says, give it to me and I'll throw it up. It's almost a nothing game at the moment, isn't it? As the umpire will come in again, throw the ball up it goes. Little roundhouse down there by Hoban, didn't really connect properly with it. Little kick out by Mount Compass, leading the race for the ball was Bonus again. He hadn't done too bad, Bonus, with his game today. Goes over towards Kenny Carpenter over there. Kenny just gives a little nudge in the middle of the back over there. It'll be interesting to see how the umpire sees that one, and he says, throw it in. So the ball will be thrown in by the boundary umpire. In it goes. That's not a bad throw-in. I think he got up in the slipstream there with the bruise. There's a quick kick out, and that has gone out, stopping the fall. And the player will bring it back in Mackenzie. Brandon Mackenzie's got it for Mount Compass. Don't seem to be in too big a hurry here, do they, Mount Compass?
No, no need to, is there?
There's no hurry.
He goes long. That kick's carried a long way.
He has gone a mile. I reckon it's gone out of bounds without being touched.
It hasn't been touched. So Encounter Bay will bring it back in.
So there's a
bring it back in for Encounter Bay. It looks like Gould, I think it is over there.
He won't kick it as far back as what it went in.
He goes long, looking for Carpenter and or Tyson Neal, and I think that's Tyson Neal has taken a mark in front of Brokenshire.
Brokenshire's had a pretty easy day, hasn't it?
Yeah, the ball hasn't been down there a whole lot. No. And this will take a superb kick if he's to put this one through. Kicking into the teeth of the breeze, comes around, plays on, gets a good purchase on the ball, but goes across goal and was marked over the line by Tonkin and through for a minor score to Encounter Bay. They go to 5-6. Still trailing Mount Compass 14-7. Mackenzie with the ball again. Kicks it out wide, looking for Bolton for Mount Compass. Bolton takes the mark on his chest. And he'll go long down the line looking for Hoban, but getting out in front was Tonkin. Pinion picks the ball up, puts his head down, and manages to get a handball out. If he didn't get a handball out there, I'm pretty sure he would have been pinged for holding the ball. But we'll have a throw up right in front of the caravan here at the Encounter Bay Oval. Down, Davis has got tackled, but the Encounter Bay players let Corbett go. He wants to have a win.
That big of an advantage.
They all let him go. When they heard the whistle blow, they all let him go. If they'd thrown him to the ground, he would have wanted 50. And it comes across here, and River in front from Mount Compass will take him up. He goes long down the line and looking for out in front play, gets his hand to the ball in Vicunas. Comes across here to Gould for Encounter Bay, comes out to Bonas, and Bonas gets knocked over by Corbett, who then picks it up, goes down, good spoil by Zittebart there from Encounter Bay. Handball comes across here, Parsons breaks through 3, but comes out to Fife. He gets it across to Zittebart, whose handball was poor, and goes to Scuds. Fife again picks it up for Encounter Bay. And it's a great kick to Jimmy Bradford, who sees Corbett coming the other way and who read the ball better and takes a relieving kick down to the centre to half forward line. Pinion picks it up for Compass. He goes across and ball with an ugly bounce, well picked up by the big fella there. But reading it well for Encounter Bay here. Out in the wing is Fife. If he can pick it up, Kenny Carpenter picks. Well, Rover runs the ball. He can't pick it up either. And well tackled there was Horrocks, and he handballed it out and comes across to Scuds, who will go out wide, looking for teammate in Davis. Davis ball bounces well for him. He comes across the middle of the ground. Good mark there from in defence for Encounter Bay. Picks it up, plays on. Comes out wide, but beats Corbett, beats Bradford. Carpenter tries to pick it up, gets a handball out, but only as far as Hoban. Mackenzie gets a short kick over to Ritter. Ritter will take a mark, come out on his left foot, and holds it up. Plays on now, goes down the line looking for Pinion. Pinion holds his ground, picks the ball up, comes across, a poor kick, finds Zittebart for Encounter Bay. He handballs it, goes back to Ritter for Mount Compass. He gets it across to Green. Green will pick it up, handball to Pinion. Pinion will waltz into an open goal and put the ball straight through the middle. So goal number 6 for Tom Pinion. Goal number 15 for Mount Compass. They go to 15-7. Leading Encounter Bay 5-6.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Anyway, the ball now is back in the centre with umpire Chris Rowe. Throws the ball up high again. Goes Hoban and Tonkin. Now they're starting to get their game going a little bit. That was a big kick down the ground by Green, and the mark has been taken. That one's not, my opinion. In fact, it's almost dark down there to see who it is. In fact, I reckon that is Vicunis, isn't it? So Vicunis will be going for goal number 4. Goal number 16 for Mount Compass. Comes in, puts the ball on the boot. And Big Lou, he just stood there watched it go over his head, but he said he waved a point for it. So it is 15 goals 8 at Mount Compass to 5 goals 6 in Counter Bay. So he's marked that almost on the kick-off line here.
Yes.
Just looking at the replay of it there. And he very lackadaisical with his kick. No one objected to it anyway.
Rigby Barnes plays on, kicks it to himself, kicks it out wide, and looking for Tyson Neal. He goes up, can't take the mark. Picked up there by Peterway. Comes out to Tonkin for Encounter Bay. His handball is smothered across the boundary line, and the ball has gone over the line, and we'll have a throw-in just around from the 50-metre arc for the...
Well, just watching on the replay, it looks like Big Lou got it right, even though he didn't move across at all.
Well, you wouldn't have expected that one to go too far away from you.
No, from the throw-in.
Haven't got a lot of time to see that one.
Kicked out of the pack down there by Scuds, and he finds his teammate further down the ground, and he'll have a shot for goal there. I wonder who this one is.
Looks like Corbett.
It is Michael Corbett. So Michael Corbett's further back he goes, the further round he was going too. Anyway, he'll have a shot for goal. Interesting to see what he can do there. It's 98 to 36 at the moment. Probably another 10 or 12 minutes to go in this game. In he comes now, Michael Corbett puts the ball on the boot. I think he expected a breeze to do a hell of a lot with that. It didn't do much at all, and it's a minor score only. So it's 15 goals 9 Mount Compass, 5 goals 6 in Counter Bay. 99-36 here.
And Barnes will bring it back in for Encounter Bay. Goes straight down the middle looking for Tonkin. Goes over the back of the pack. Tyson Neal's going to run onto the ball. He goes long down looking for Benny Davis. And Benny Davis out in front, and he did cop one high, and he's got the free kick. And goes long in looking for Eli Horrocks, and he'll take the mark in front of Hoban, or running onto the ball in front of Hoban. And he'll have a shot from about 20 metres out, almost directly in front.
For goal number 6, isn't it?
Will be goal number 6 to Encounter Bay. I wouldn't put my glasses down on it just yet. Comes in. And goal umpire moves, and he's missed. Bob Martins said that you've gone behind the stick, and he registers the 7th behind for Encounter Bay today. They go to 5 goals 7, still trailing Mount Compass 15 goals 9.
McKenzie will bring the ball back in. He just decides he's going to kick this as hard as he can. This goes almost in the centre square, be marked again by Corbett, Michael Corbett. Umpire calls him to play on. He goes one way, goes the other way. Then decides he'll go straight down the centre of the ground. He's got it over the top to Green. And Green has kicked that one a long way down the ground. Bayes have got to bring it back again. Tonkin's got hold of it. A little kick out. Finds his teammate over that far side out there in Tyson Neal. He's got it back over the top to Horrocks. Horrocks kicks it in, and the ball has been knocked away down there from Mount Compass, and here's a chance now for Kenny Carpenter. He's got a chance. Oh, he's kicked it in short, and the player there made a bit of a mess of that one. taken down back out by Compass, or that probably could have been a goal then if they'd held on to it. And I think that a bit lucky there, Crispin. He really didn't need to do that. Run straight into the back of his opponent then, knocked him down, got the mark. And in he comes, and that is a good kick down there by Mount Compass. Off the boot it goes over near the boundary line. They got hold of it again. Oh, the player there ran straight into, pushed him down over the line it went, and out of bounds. Ball's out of bounds now, right in front of the barbecue stall. You can hardly see it from here at the moment. It's getting darker and darker. Good throw in there by the boundary umpire. In it goes, off hands it goes. Chance for Encounter Bay to get it again. I don't think they're going to get the mark out there, they don't. And Thomas Pacunas takes the mark. He's got a player out loose if he wants him, gets him, and then he is down to Tom Corbett. Tom Corbett's got another player out loose, and they can go right down the ground with it if they want to. Mount Compass, they do. Over the top it goes, and that is Michael Corbett. Got plenty of time, kicks it in out there and goes straight out to Pinion. So Pinion will mark this out in front. It looks like whenever they want to, Ian, they can get a little bit of teamwork down the ground it goes. And here's a chance for another goal. So Pinion could end up with goal number 7 here. Goes back now to take his kick. Straight in front. All he's got to do is kick it straight. And that looks like exactly what he's done for goal number 16. 16 goals 9 now Compass. 5 goals 7 in Encounter Bay.
Parr's Famous Fish Cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
Ball back in the middle of the ground, and no one gets a decisive tap down there. Ball comes through to Kleining. Kleining gets a handball across to Tonkin. Tonkin to Neil. Neil gets a handball across there to player running for him in Kleining again. Horrocks down the forward line, can't take a mark, comes out there towards 5. Mackenzie from Mount Compass comes through. Sweetman there for Encounter Bay as well. Ball will end up going over the line, and we will have a boundary throw in.
I think he was pretty pleased to see that ball go over the line, wasn't he?
He was. Who, the boundary umpire or the...
Oh, I think the central umpire. The boundary umpire was a mile away.
Oh, he'd just run through the ball back through after the last goal, so Hoban gets a tap down. Sweetman for Encounter Bay. Oh, he gets grabbed. Dispossesses of the ball, and the ball will get tapped over the boundary line, and we will have another throw in exactly the same place.
We're a minute away from time on.
Ball comes back, thrown back in. Hoban gets the tap down. Horrocks is underneath it there for Encounter Bay. Gets a snap around the corner, and Scuds ends up running onto it from Mount Compass. Well tackled by Tonkin, and we'll have a ball up almost on the kickoff line here for Encounter Bay. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Hoban gets another tap down, this time to Marshall, but coming through for Compass was Green. He gets a handball out wide to Corbett. He goes long down the line to his brother, and that's Michael Corbett. Takes a mark, plays on. He goes long and looking down there for Barrett. Barrett takes a mark from Mount Compass. He goes, plays on, gets around his opponent, wheels in, comes in looking for Pinion. Pinion from behind has to spoil this time. Comes out wide to Bradford. Bradford gets a handball across here. I reckon that'd be one of the Tonkins. He comes wide looking for Marshall. Marshall runs onto it, gets a kick out. And it's almost, if we could have marked that one, if we could have jumped out the caravan, we would have been able to mark that one. but Mackenzie will bring it in for Mount Compass, right in front of the commentary position here at the Encounter Bay Oval. And he'll go long, kicks long down the line, looking for Pinion. Pinion up, gets a hand of the ball. Barnes for Encounter Bay, gets grabbed onto, and will get a free kick. So Barnes plays on, finds Fife. Fife plays on, gives it back to Rigby Barnes. Rigby Barnes goes down long, looking for Marshall. Marshall gets a handball out to Tonkin. Tonkin to Neil. Neil kicks
That's going to be a goal.
If that goes through, that's a fantastic kick from Tyson Neil. Well done to Tyson Neil. Good handball out from Marshall. And Encounter Bay still fighting this one out. And Tyson Neil kicks his second goal for the match.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Get it before the lights have to go on. Umpire Jensen throws it up. Up they go. Push down. Chance for Compass to pick it up on the ground, or diving in front there. Was picked up by West. West gets it over the top to his teammate. Little kick down the ground. Here's a chance for West again. He managed to get rid of that one. Encounter Bay, a little bit of dash still left in him out there, and the push from behind by Kenny out there. He can't do anything with it either. And Compass now should be able to get the ball down the ground. They do. It's gone over to Bolton. Bolton kicks it over to his teammate, waiting down there on the half-back line. And it might be a little merit that had hold of it down the ground. It goes out there, and they're just too strong, aren't they, with the marks? And that is probably Parsons, I think, has got hold of that. He has a long kick down the ground out here. Look, took a one-hander out there. That's Pinion, and the boundary umpire says it has gone out. Has it? I don't know what's happened out there. There seems to be a little bit of confusion. Well, it looked like he marked it, or perhaps he juggled it over the line.
Maybe either juggled over the line or it was touched.
Yeah. Anyway, play's allowed to go on. He Compass had hold of it then, out of the ruck. Down it goes to Encounter Bay's forward line, but not for long, as Bolton takes another mark down there. So Dylan Bolton's got it. He decides to kick it over there in front of the club rooms. There's not too many people sitting out there watching at the moment, and it goes across the line for another throw-in. There's been plenty of throw-ins in this last quarter. And the boundary umpire's got hold of it. 25 minutes, 21 gone, Ian.
Yeah, almost the end of this one, and boundary umpire throws it in front of the club rooms. Comes out to Compass player there. He gets dealt with after he gets rid of the ball, but no free kick. Comes down. Encounter Bay takes a mark in defence. Comes out wide. Bradford picks it up. He goes long, looking for Marshall. Marshall out in front of Mackenzie, and handballs around. Mackenzie did well then. Handballs it across to Corbett. Corbett will go to Ritter. Ritter will go long here to Davis, and no, his Pinion's out in front. Davis will run onto it. No, will he? Yes, he will get onto it. But handball's cut off by Tonkin. Tonkin goes out wide looking for Gould. Finds Gould. Gould plays on, has a bounce. Then goes backwards to Rigby Barnes. He goes across to Horrocks. Horrocks will play on and handball to Barnes. I think
that's not Barnes.
It's not Barnes. In the meantime, the siren has gone to end this one. Put Encounter Bay out of their misery, and they will eventually go down to Mount Compass 16 goal 9, 105 to 6 goal 7, 43. So 62-point winners in this one are Mount Compass.
Yeah, well, when you consider that they were 1 goal 4 to 12 goals 4 at half time when they had all those injuries, so they were 11 goals ahead then. They haven't done too bad here.
No, they fought the game out well.
They fought the game out well and actually won the second half. So our goal scorers then.
Goal scorers, firstly for Mount Compass, Tom Pinion with 7, Ziggy Vitkunis with 3, Joe Parsons with 3, and singles each to Michael Corbett, Scott Pettaway and Samuel Scudds. Whilst for Encounter Bay, we had only 3 goal kickers. Gary Carpenter with 3, Tyson Neal with 2, and Lachlan Williams with 1. Wheels around, goes long, ball's holding on the wall, and rolls through for a goal. It comes out wide to Corbett, and Corbett from Mount Compass puts it straight through the middle. Oh, big clutch there. Beautiful kick.
Well done, it was a dead straight kick.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.